Inter Milan kick off the second half. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, terrible pass. Aguero! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Aguero might just be regretting what was probably the toughest of his options.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pirlo gets a good foot in there. Inter Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And he's intervened well there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. And that was very necessary. And it's Pirlo. Messi wants to run onto this. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Silvestre.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their...
And Batistuta! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well timed, excellent interception. Inter Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Substitution for Poland, number 21, Erling Haaland. Coming on to replace him is number 9, Ibrahimovic. Substitutions taking place.
And here's Ibrahimovic. He's had it taken off him. Seedorf did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's having a hit! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Poland are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
Takes the shot! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Inter Milan have reclaimed it. And here's Del Piero. That has been cut short. Vieira is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Gerrard. Bergomi promptly onto that, and that is that. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bale. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Seedorf. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Del Piero.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That's a sharp pass. Tries one from range. Rijkaard. That's really well manoeuvred. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's picked it up out wide. And this is Hullet. Nice control. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Stam, always a very imposing presence at the back. Czech gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Gerrard. And it's Bale. Tries to cross. Oh, great leap! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Poland found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Vieira! No, just not quite.
Vieira certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Added time.
And he thumps it clear. And he's gone searching crossfield. And they're quick to get it back. And this is Del Piero. And he shoots! Oh, he's hit the bar! That's going across goal. Gerrard. And that is that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
That smoking is
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. That's a good foray he's making. Ibrahimovic. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And it's Pirlo. Oh, nicely intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. Pirlo. Zanetti. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And we have our very first corner. He leaps for it! But he's left disappointed.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Inter Milan are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
And it's Aguero. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Thuram.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now that's well seen too. Hazard. Can he get on the end of this? Aguero picks it, applies the finish! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Vermaelen gets over and intercepts. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater...
He'll try from distance! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
And it's Eto'o. That is ended up in no man's land. Gerrard. He's having a hit! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Ibrahimovic! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Ibrahimovic is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
It's a really well-measured ball.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Played in by Eto'o. And out it comes again. And the shot! And Chet pulls off a sensational save. Corner number 2 then. And he thumps it clear. Now the delivery. And now a sudden chance to counter. Azar. And it's Azar. Now it's Romario. Foot in. Gerrard. Spread to the right. Pull it. Takes a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Ibrahimovic!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Nil-nil, but nevertheless a very decent game. Zanetti, always played it in low. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Chance here to counter. Vermaelen spots it and intercepts. And he's intervened well there. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's gone forward. Ibrahimovic might just make this.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And he's had it nicked away. That is good alertness.
2
Messi.
minutes has been indicated.
Knocks it out wide. In towards the back stick. And that's the keeper's ball. Eto'o. Oh, they can break here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And the referee has blown for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time.
Substitution for Poland, number 22, Ito.
Away we go again.
Coming on to replace him is...
So the first half
number
brought no
7,
goals.
Bale. Substitution.
Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. Inter Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And it's Hullet. Looking tidy in possession here. He's in plenty of space here. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Vermaelen cuts out the pass. Ronaldinho. Vermaelen makes the interception. In with the challenge. Ibrahimovic. And where it came from. Silvestre has it in a wide position. Bergomi gets it away. And this is Ibrahimovic! He doesn't look too happy with that. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Great chance here from position A1. This is a great chance to take a lead. Ronaldinho! And he's gone looking for safety. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And they've got rid. Ronaldinho, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. It's a good spell of possession, this. Looking for the run. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Poland appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Batistuta. It's a good-looking delivery. And he's heaved it away. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Bergomi tries to play it through. And he shoots! Thuram is there to clear. And it's Ronaldinho. Messi skims one in. And that is well cleared. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Hullet.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And reclaimed it in a trice.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Messi chasing after it. Gerrard. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he's quick to return it. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Hullet. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And the pass is intercepted.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Silvestre has the space to scheme. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And here's Hullet. And this is Ibrahimovic. Bale. Bale puts them all in. Varane with the clearance. And time is up. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.
And now,
so what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Inter certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. He's had it taken off him. And here's Messi. Oh, he's having a go! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's a pretty loose pass. Zanetti. And this is Aguero.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time of... Oh, good climb! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Bullet. Mbappe finding himself in space. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now that's well seen too. Ambitious ball here. Batistuta picks it up out wide. So Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Mbappe, can he get onto this? Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's really well cleared. That's rather hopeful. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Batistuta gets flagged offside. Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. Out towards the flank. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. So we're still where we started right now. Can he get on the end of this? Messi. Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Threads one in. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, that's well spotted. Nesta. And it's Pirlo. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he welcomes it in. That's a decent clearance. It's gone out for a throw-in. He'll try from distance. Fantastic! That is classic Kun Aguero. That is a gem, an absolute gem. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Inter Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And this is Hazard. Looking for the run. Hazard is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that's fabulous. Another chance from a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Played in by Gerrard. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's on it, can he get away? And he's found a way past. And the shot! He's got a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Inter are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Aims beyond the defence. He is through here. Delivers with whip. And the finish!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Some good work on the right flank here.
There
Ball
will be
looks a good one.
added time.
Pullet has given away a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Now it's Mbappe. Back towards the middle. That's the end of the first 45. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Inter Milan sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Substitution for Poland. Number 13, Batistuta. Number 6, Jackstein. Coming on the field, number 9, Ibrahimovic. Number 7, Bale.
So right back into the action. Maldini makes the interception. Caresses it through. Messi, he's got away. And Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And he's there to retrieve it. Knocks it into space. Bale stood his ground strongly. Tries to get it clear. It's their second corner of the game. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. And that should get the job done. Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Tries to play it through. Aguero.
Oh, really well played.
He's found a way through. And a chance! Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Messi. And that's a throw-in. Another throw-in. Gerrard does really well to win the ball there. And he's managed to get free. Varane spots it and intercepts. Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. Poland appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Substitution for Poland. Number 15.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 4, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 5, Makalele. Number 22, Eto'o. Substitutions taking place.
Impressive jump! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Corner number 2 then. Poland are looking to go forward now. He has found the way through. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Such good technique.
And this is Ibrahimovic. And it's been hooked away. Oh, good stop by the keeper. Tries from a long way out. That was superb goalkeeping.
Gerrard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, it's played into the area. Guardiola clears it away. And this is Ibrahimovic. That's a lovely, neat pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's not got that quite right. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, important interception.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
That has not gone well. Messi pinches it off him. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, he goes for a shot! It's a goal! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Poland cut their deficit and look raring to go again. Well, what real chance! So close to drawing level.
Hullet was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. In by Hullet. And straight back out.
Poland really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Wriggles his way through, looking for a runner. Not the most accurate pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Silvestre. And this is Ibrahim. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve. Oh, what has happened here? Now the cross. Header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Now it's Messi, and it's Guardiola. And he's intervened well there.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, well played, well played. And he's quick to get rid. And he was quick to react. 4 extra minutes added on. And here's Bale. That's the throw. And that's definitely not his best. And that is out of play. He's shifting through the gears here. Ball comes in. And that should get the job done. And that's it. Inter Milan have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Your reflections then, Jim?
A good show, Peter. A good show of character, a good show of resilience. This is a team that was never going to be intimidated by the crowd and their opposition, and it was thoroughly professional.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.